Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And the shot's on! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. De Gea can pick that up. How about a shot, looking to shoot, and he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Odense have it back and they can go again. Forward it goes. Alan tries to switch the play. Vieira. He's got away. Varane plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Shapes the shoot.
Hazard weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Vieira looks to dink one in. Odense can't seem to retain possession. Neymar tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Attempts to play it through. It's a brilliant interception. De Gea sends that a long way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well positioned to make that interception. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, great ball!
Robertson just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Vieira. Aimed long and direct. Cuts it out. Hazard. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? It over to the other flank. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Good idea, just poorly executed.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
De Gea gets it upfield. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, he sorted that out. Good interception, and it's Hazard. Luis Suarez, and the counter is on. Two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Azar. Deftly done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's a good-looking cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
No way through there. Neymar. Messi battles to win it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. Chance! This could fall anywhere! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Vieira looking to force his way through. Vieira goes looking, and it's Luis Suarez. Suarez spreads it towards the left. Oh, nice touch. Messi gets it back. Messi! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. Vieira. And it's been taken straight back, and it's Messi. Forward it goes, and it's got through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Mbappe going, can he put it away? Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's broken through. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Good clearance and very necessary. He's on his way. Varane plays it forward. Oh, they can break here. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Now it's Azar. Hazard. Mohamed Salah goes, and the finish! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Breaks on here. Offside, I think. Yes, it is. Manchester get it back again. Vieira tries to stroke it through. Aimed long and direct. Hoists it high. Floated through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Has a pop! Oh, terrific save.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Allen. Hazard with the delivery. He's had a go! It's in! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Beckham. Out to the left it goes. Messi. And he's cut it out. Beckham goes looking. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. No. It's Luis Suarez! Got a shot away. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Odense lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too.
Hits one!
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mateus is steaming forward. Alan positions himself well and cuts it out. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed long and direct. Mbappe. Hazard. And he's away. That intervention was very necessary. It's a loose ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Ball's loose, who's getting there? The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Pogba. Chiellini goes looking. Neymar. Mateus gets it back. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. And it's Hazard. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Hit long and direct. Alan tries to switch the play. Mbappe. Hazard. What an adventurous run from a defender. Timely intervention. And it's Hazard. Hector Bellerin gets it back. Messi. Brings it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Mateus plays it forward, battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mateus goes looking, has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
He's had a go! Same again, same outcome.
Odense really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Salah. Pogba. He'll have a go. A great save, real class.
Pogba really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Try Pogba! And he's done it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Out wide to the right. Mbappe! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mohamed Salah. And it's Luis Suarez. Allen. Well, that's where he wants it. Hazard. He's got options out wide. Manchester get it back again. Now, can he capitalise? Crosses it in low. Forward it goes. The whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Odense need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented.
He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the finish! It's there!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Manchester get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Salah, crowd calling for him to shoot. Hazard plays it forward, and the counter is on. Going through. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Well read, he sorted that out.
Odense are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Now surely. Hazard. Ronaldo looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the flag has stayed down. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Play for a throw. Pogba already, of course, on the score sheet. Messi goes looking. Ronaldo finds himself offside. It's Neymar. Luis Suarez could be thinking about a shot here. He's got away. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Neymar, he's left his man. Forward it goes. Neymar. Mbappe, played out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Just wouldn't be beaten there.
Odense have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's Vieira. He's found his man.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And that's that. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And no question, that's a foul. Right through the middle. And it's Luis Suarez. Looks to thread it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cruyff plays it forward. Roberto Carlos. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Odense just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Puts in a cross. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba. He's come loose. Hector Bellerin crosses into the box. Beckham. And it's been taken straight back. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left. He's left his man. Odense claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Header! And another time! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mbappe. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Looking to break out here. Mbappe! Mbappe! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And it's Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo, well positioned to make that interception. Ziyech. Aimed long and direct. Pogba. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, good interception. De Gea gets it upfield. Must score! And the shot! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Hit into the middle. Has a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not going to make it. Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Chip shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Hazard. Mbappe. And the ball's come out. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now a chance to break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pogba. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Messi! Vieira. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Odense need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Robertson. Luis Suarez. Dinks one in. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. And through to the goalkeeper. And now the breakaway. Beckham brings the ball forward. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Mbappe may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Ziyech. Azar. Goes looking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pogba gets on the end of it. Varane with a delicate ball. Now the counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Luis Suarez. Pogba. Good idea, just poorly executed. Suarez plays it out to the wing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pogba. Out towards the flank. Ziyech. This is promising. Mbappe, is it in? Oh, the ball's come loose. Fires it, shot at goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. De Gea did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence and
he's had a go! It's broken loose. He's gone for it! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
you know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to clip it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Odense were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Danger averted for now. Mbappe, good ball. Mbappe, it's a loose ball. Got a shot away. Great football, shot and save.
Pogba certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Forward it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. Ziyech. Timely intervention. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. It's anyone's ball. Roberto Carlos tries to get it forward quickly. Ziyech kicks it out wide. Luis Suarez with Ziyech. In comes the corner. Ronaldo tries lifting it over. Pogba pushes it out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the weighted pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The final whistle. Odense, well beaten. There's no spinning this result, it could have been a whole lot worse. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Odense just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it. It's one! This has gone, presumably for offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Neymar. It's a loose ball. Vieira cuts it out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Neymar. Modric plays it out to the wing. Alex Telles gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Modric. Modric is desperately calling for it out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kante. Hazard plays it forward. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on. He's left his man. Mbappe.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Beckham. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Conte. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe. It's come loose. Suarez, and the finish! Fence has got rid of that. Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez! That really should have hit the net.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Over to the left. Kante trying to get there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes up and over. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Once more. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a brilliant interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Run he's making on the right. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Messi. Alex Telles. Modric. Dashing forward at pace. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Sidibe as well there, alert. Alex Telles. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? This could fall anywhere. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kante really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Aimed long and direct. Manolas gets it back. Alex Telles. Vieira goes looking. Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Odense come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Kante plays it out to the flank. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Koulibaly. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbappe. That's really nice. Now, what next? He's had a shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. And it's Sidibe. Lukaku. Mbappe looking to shoot. He scores! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Messi. Timely intervention.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's Lukaku. Beckham. Messi Demonstrates. He's gone for it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's cut it out. Needed a better pass there. Ball is over the line. Throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Beckham. Looks to thread it through. It's been paid to a promising move. Messi. And it's Sidibe. Vieira. The shot's on! And the ball's come out! In for a header! In for the follow-up! It's anyone's ball.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a swing at it! Should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Odense are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Decent looking ball. Vieira.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Odense just have to run down the clock. Mbappe, he's got away. Can he score? It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation...
Cruyff! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! About as smooth as it gets. And they are pulling clear here. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Odense with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. It's bounced back off the post. Roberto Carlos delivers. That's that. Odense, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. As you can see, we've already started here. Ajax will have a game plan here, Jim. Eriksson with the foul. Tadic. Blind. Well, they could break here. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's found his man. Cuts it out. And it's Ziyech. Tings it out wide. He's had a goal! It's come back out! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tadic. From the goal kick. Cut out in the nick of time. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goes for goal! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Ajax break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Now has a pop! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's one! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Ajax really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's a brilliant interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's hoisted clear. Tadic gets it back. Tries to dink it in. Has a swing at it! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Ajax take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. And the shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Denmark just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Eriksson. It's a promising ball. And the counter is on. Is it in? Oh, extraordinary.
Denmark were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Tadic.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And now they can launch a counter. Delaney plays it out to the wing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The first half is done. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. The action has already resumed here.
Denmark can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
He's left his... Can he put it away? And he should have made it 4. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Eriksson. Fine defending there. Pushes it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That intervention was very necessary.
Ajax making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Defenders on the back foot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's there to cut it out.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Ball through needs to be good here. Looking to shoot! And the follow-up! Sticks it away! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! Kasper Schmeichel reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ajax totally rampant here. And here's the chance to counter. Going through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ziyech. Kasper Schmeichel sends that a long way. cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the flank. Well played, he saw that coming. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Ajax have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Breaks on here. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Schöne. It's got through. Now chance to break. Fence has got rid of that. It'll be a throw-in. Beltman tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
And it's Blind. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why he's off?
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's being played forward. So who's he picking out? And that will be the final act. Denmark, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
All that remains for me is... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. Eriksen was typically well positioned. Mbappe going through. Mbappe! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France have an early lead. Good start. He's come loose. He's in space and looking for options. He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And it's Thauvin. France are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. And he just whacks it away. And the finish! They've scored! They have come roaring back! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were...
Shakes the shoots! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
France go into the lead. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe! Big chance! He's had a goal! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hernandez cuts it out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And Denmark are on the counter-attack. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Mbappe. It's wrestled off the ball. Titi as well there, alert. Pogba. And it's Thauvin. He's in, going for goal! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a...
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pogba. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Kante plays it forward. He's made certain that won't get through. Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Denmark seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's half-time here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Griezmann. Griezmann. Mbappe. Decides to... And Tova! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Fekir. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Griezmann. Mbappe. One!
France have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Ericsson. Aimed long and direct. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, he's broken through. Drilled in low. Kante goes looking. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Griezmann. Mbappe. And he's whipped it in low. Aimed long and direct. And it's Pogba. And the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. Pogba does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Christensen does well to read it and intercepts. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. Oh, good interception. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Fekir. Now it's Griezmann.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
They'll hammer it! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Eriksen. Is there any support? He might not need it. Conte. It's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Delaney. Eriksen. Chance to shoot.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
That's Dembele. Great lead! Oh, almost a sixth. Eriksen. Pinged one through here. He's got away. Sidibe knocks it away. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Dembele. Mbappe. Thauvin. Mbappe. Thauvin. He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. Eriksen already, of course, on the score sheet. Matuidi. Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. There is the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Denmark obviously hoping to frustrate and absorb whatever would come their way, but once breached that first time, their game plan was over.